Ebushafo ma munyina akwa ba Ghana Asem TV GH. But your message like, comment, subscribe, then your notification also so that anytime videos of this nature are uploaded, you'll be notified. Bushafo yako NSM anyway. CD from the system.
Yeah.
So if you don't understand what this means, and they say, when Bank of Ghana,
Yes.
Akwaba, when Bank of Ghana takes away SAC currency here, that is why interest rate now goes through. So you go to a bank, you need a loan. The bank will deny you, not because you don't have a good a plan for repayment, not because they think say your business not anymore, but because they don't want people to have purchasing power. So when people don't have purchasing power, then no one is going to change money. The demand for dollar will not be high. So once it's not higher, they can say inflation is back to single digit and a dollar is stable. But this is what they are doing. In fact, someone even told me, say, they are intentionally not paying the nurses and teachers. Right? Because these people, their numbers are over 10,000 plus. You have given them purchasing power. It means competition is going to go on goods and services. When that happens, then inflation, you can't control it. So what do? Let's sacrifice the nurses. Let's sacrifice the teachers, railway workers. Let's sacrifice them so that Bank of Ghana can take out that liquid from the system. This is the kind of Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme NDC for running with Omaya Ediasha Musemno. These are the things they are doing to us. This is how wicked, malicious. And Obi Udemika, you owe me 10 cities. Now you are the one telling me that this is how you intend to pay the money to me. Who does that? You are owing people 14 months. After who says you are paying them 2 months, 3 months, 2 months, 3 months. And to me boss project you don't want them to have purchasing power. And you made a very intelligent point when you ask, say, how much is the nest taking? How much is the nest taking compared to Sika, their MPs, their appointees, over 7,000 appointees? How much is the salary of a nest? And that should be kept. But because they look at you, they are the weaklings, so let us mafia them. And they are mafiaing them big time. And sometimes we can be there and say, oh, it serves you right. It serves you right. But they are also human beings. We have to...
No matter how, nobody will just intentionally go and say, come and torture me. The bottom line is that Muhammad never sell wickedness to them.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah. You see, when it comes to where I am currently, one of the saddest things that is happening now, some of these health professionals being forced into prostitution.
Oh.
Yeah. In fact, I was around the theater and there was something.
And then I gave him Kuno desperation yeah.
You.
Or the papa betray
Let me hear.
Money Jumapa. Unnecessary voter region, you know. I hope say only animal more no the best answer because as I'm pana what the mom there, but I quite say yeah the nimunani nim and then we are saying one and you man a winning more. Nimum and so what junior wo and ma would do baby yassi. So what yassi Etienne said the woka say light na edumuno. And yet sabe MVP from one head edumu. But asem say yemu say light na edumu and penyimfo no mahama in the ministers John Janapo yemu say omufi omote no light edumu ana. That's the first question. Omufili de timemufo and so feeling ni bi ana. It is omufili bi dia na tema pa e fe na tema de omuni bi. Na ka me bom pa ye se wo mo nso no se enkra no mote na so mo nso da light mu dia ene na nka wo mo nso wo mo your friends saying wo mo plant wo mo use ni generators wo mo use no almost wrong with the I won't cabby. Na yan say wo mama. San tuntum said the no. Almost won't feel it be yes. Because almost feel it be. Na sebe and none of pen make us say we a leader. No would ye ku anymore. Dear wo be ye ediama ekuo no wachiri mafo omumudi wachino and I say as a president dear wo ye ediama timamufo sebe ehiafo a ewo oman ni mu dear wo be yama mofra a ewo eman ni mu ne dear wo be yama ema wo oman ni mu ne ye mema so wo oman ni mu no sebe emofra bi a ye wo no sebe omunye aduane mponie enipa bi a wɔn aba ɔman ni mu ankola wɔn kɔ school na wɔn nya adwene mfɛnsua deɛ yɛmu sɛ yɛho sɛ wɔn mu biara kɔ kɛtɛ so na wɔn kɔ akɔda asɛm a bɛpie fi wɔn ano aba no ɛyɛ nsira anaasɛ ɛyɛ nomeɛ eti sɛ ɛyɛ nomeɛ deɛ a ɛneɛ na kyɛ sɛ sɛbio aban na wuli di ɔman no eye sum na di wachi enti obi bia obeye bia no enso cd ma wo bibia wo de beto fom no enya djuma ma wo efise obi obekọ ne kata so okuani ekọ akwakoda sebe aduane ye bia wanya aduane ani o wanya sika nkoto aduane a se nkoto edidie obakotu menkani abase wo oba benoa na so sika wo de beto ngo empo edi egu na aduane so no wonya na watete makona di saa enti saa nipa wei na se okọ ne kata so na wo bo udin a wa modin se aban a wote so nyame nhira wo se wo ma menso ebi akoma no na obie na no ka se enti me pa mi nie de aban a wote so waye mi nie eya no me yakase yo enye se bi obi akogina nsuo ho ka bibi se ensuo ya onipa se enya no kwa na yesa bia no me yo ne momo no de fi onipa no mu ba no eya wa onipa afili no eno eya no me ma ho enti bibia obeye bia be yesum adi wachi but enipa da se ni ntena se ehunu na menua pacho me mu se wasam kakra o I'm so on a TikTok today no I heard something like you say MPP for na edi jakoto akoso mu ase ka ne sen bibi say akoso sa na what bibi sa
question peni kebinta necessary sad news no
okay na anya bia no e ba abonten so no ye party no e panyifo ba abonten abeka bibi
I'm yet to see any statement like that.
Okay. Fine. Media nim say ono no yato atwa ne ka enti ade bia besi a I hope say unim the joy right so the joy
yeah me
okay the joy ono so me body pa am say me ne kasa no pay na ka say before I say see ni besi no o sheda e ba bonten before ebe kan bibi and ade na happen the same thing happened to KJTia right
yeah
enti enum say NDC for de atro and omo de nam ene entwato so propaganda ene ye omo de na Kevin Taylor no moma ne ntena ha na onyusu NDC for ne nkrofo no onyusu o ma say on for remote and control omo na minim se de Ghana for no entro yate abre mu bibia mbeka ye bia yetro enti say bibia ni wa Kevin Taylor no beka and MPP will never do this. It's
right.
no. Oh yeah, MPP will never do this to Ghana. Say Ghana, you say na Ghana. No. MPP will never do that.
If you were here in the beginning, it made the history of Central American stores by the way I NDC for estimation yakupo echo she's a medical central store and I whatever that took care of the whole country.
Yes.
Came out and proved no.
Yes.
To cover that.
Now,
So We know the people who do that.
That's right. Sabio, the meme can say first. Woman power ni abano. Sabi anka uri ni aba. Anka ija she. Oma she is die. I know MPP for na say. Oma kwasi training college, nursing training colleges. And you take to schools at the ademo. Ejuma dan bia nanado esisi ye nyina no. Oma nkotwa antumu. Enye oma ba na net so. Aba papa ba. Okay. And nothing for that. Say ye busa John Jana Pose. Wababonti said there is no money.
But 1 minute, why?
Okay. There is no money. John Jinapo. Ye busa say. A baby or baby TV subaka said you are frustrated because obetra no are frustrated. Yeah. Ye busa said deal love visika na was say. One more jibia be says in Kaniano. Says Kano. Omo me akonta emfa mayen Ghana for na ye resika ko omanya. Number 2. Your friend say electricity a one to so 28.2% no sa percentage no sika omanya a okoto prepaid e yete say eno no ye ni nyina akọ electricity light no ame dey solve no say sika no so cars egu Ghana nyina top petrol na yete 450 pesos a masa a month no is not small money. What you say? Et you woman yan konta e manyen hu. No munya sika ni ho no. Sika no we oyo omkwose no omo ana kwose no omo pekwa bi omo de be make sika etu no makwose no.
Oh yes, you know that. You me that say.
Yes. Etu me nia me da wase ne wadwuma pa. Why? Ya me so nkoso na watena se a wotena no. Ya me ma ya rebi ma mebo omo ahoden ne nkwatenten na odi aye adwuma ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia se ubenya akomayale se ubenya se udidi wie aduane entena wo ho me bompa ye se Nyankopon enhwe wo so na mo ma ahode na wadwuma papa a wo ye no daati enkrofo si uti na wo so ohye na wo kwa abamu ekoye adwuma no se nyame no omma wo na ma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia emra 2028 to 2029 no na wo so wadwuma pa no aso aba pa ma ho. What's it?
That's it. Thank you so much. That's encouraging. Okay.
Yes.
Tana, good evening. Pacho, I'm with you. Tana, can you unmute yourself? You are the one complaining about water region. Pacho, what did I mean by the one up there? Tana, you say you have something to share with me. Water region, Tana. Pacho, I'm with you. Can you unmute Duko and Masenko? Osia. Okay, I think maybe you're having difficulty. Let me drop you. Come back again. Then. Yeah, one and a reaction. 3 minutes. Now me to myself.
Well, yeah, me kind of say, me name Minister of Minister. No, I saw Minister of Defense. No, I know as I Ghana for no. I'm ready to so it will be a born home banner show because 9 months. You know, sir, President, sir, Anche, and no to me, ministers when obey Yanko, you need that home. Because I know what me I can't tell you what they saying. The whole Africa force will be a timber Ghana visa free near there. It will be a person ball man or banana. And will be a person ball man or ban to be an also now self protection. I'm say beboa. Now I and this is why we need more musubano. Run city 19 years. As matter of fact, say minianu voter. Yebeka no kra ye musa se ade papa wo voter region bia no nya MPP aba na ya mama 19 good years ko be di voter nko akra 19 years na enke nenka why kra be so nke enuan me wo so ho adwo enso wo ye den 19 good years waste of resources and energy intimi de mechi me aka say NDC no omonye wo ma adwen se wo be be Ghana na wo ma ya adwen se wo be be no omo ba na wo de tro ene nsem hu de agu omo so na nado ye adwuma we a omo se enye common ID card ayi Togo fo will be Africos will be Burkina will be ye shantam ye ni ID card ye ID card omo ye demonstration tamale Accra na Kumasi aden ID card so ne wo mukura nti nde na ye kan kire wo Ghana ni ansa na wo adwena ba wo so se nkofo omo daadai wo ma anye wo ma jibi na go kura wo ni ade omo di ye de omo pe bia. You know, me can say Ghana for we have to be wise up. So I wise up and I say the woman Okay, yantra mo because about affect you know. Say yentimi man kwala aduane wo school affect you. Affect oba okozuku anu odidi free na na ose enye wo se ne krama akora endi sa aduane no ene busa ho se ene otimi man kwala na aduane e bro ne krama ade so ana eji Ghana vo nyina behu but you know the hia pa Minister of Defense no because of mine only defense and just a country no aye empty because obi ama ho ban nti no hwe de ekoso ono ani krom kura bi no akoye refugee wa Africus wa anka ho hwe nti den na o ka binduri die ya ene esi onfa ho he doesn't care ono he's well protected ena ya na amanfo office o ye kristoni ma as a president onye kristoni o ne ba ma akokora ni wa wo no o ye kristoni on Ghana for you know short memory nti ena empekra muni ba ma ha ma mopompo ne papa eye Moses na papa wo nutu oba ne yiri ne nti no so ko ko assemblies ye musa sa ne ma wo nyina hwan no ato ne din Christian name ne nyina anya Muslim name na ode ato nti sa nipa we ebe twa otro so ye Christian na ogi ne di na Christopher mu di na chi ayi misenya meche ne oba yi die MPP for na ho ko ka asema ne yi uba akwa ma mu de NDC e adan wo hwe ayi obi aka asema they throw their support to since beginning obi to be can some to say assembly very year and can was a party ni associate himself with but they will still stand behind and to one more a trim upon a ma oba na de be can anti enya de say so be expect say o be yi oba na di tina na o ma me 3 minutes wo de major ma obi so aba me das
thank you so much yo ebusianfo show na na course no will be ending in the next 20 minutes but just to reiterate the fact say look idea yeba have a debia no beyond just say a assembly aka assembly kanti we say so camera debi is way beyond that. It is about our destinies, the destiny of mining in our. That is what we are talking about. A serious deal. And you have a political deal now. We say when I make a son, obi comment here say na MPP ni different NDC. What's the difference? When him say, I ignore the comment because I wanted to finish it up. And it's simple. On some for me NDC for. We call life bias one. I say call social media not people say MPP and this what's the difference no. Omuye NDC for, and they are just doing that to equalize, to create the impression say oh MDC for impression omu ade omuye enye de but NDC for so MPP for so nye and draw. NPP and NDC can never be the same. MPP and NDC no. We can never be the same. Historically, we can never be the same. In fact, in our history, your democracy is NDC for appointees na yetimi chi omoko to prison because of aska. And then cases as Attorney General no, any OSP so who prosecuting in ano. Unde amko court na namko the law platform namko ready. Almost all of them no mu lose. Or mine lose. Now that thing create danger there and share ya judgment debt back on my way soon. Because you are prosecuting somebody, the person is paying for their lawyer, their legal representation. Some of these cases 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Now a compulsory they do with the case now. So finally for damages, reparations. And that is when taxpayers money anka. Projects, they will be using those monies to be paying because of the insensitivity of the worst Attorney General in history. I Dr. Dominica Inin. West. We are seeing people come and go. But when you have been in a country and after you just had a or a legal genius like Godfrey Dame as your Attorney General, then the next person who comes after him is Papa. You'll be disappointed. But you cannot blame them and say the people know that is all they have. They say a man can only give what he has. Anything your mama do so bad because your mama can only give what he has. Do so there is no light in him. So don't expect him to come now. Mukanya so 24 hours. Are they? Me cry. I thought they be a Mukanya vigilance 24. Me say there's something wrong. Sometimes Kwana is to me pass away 1 day, 2 days from pipe. I say, hey, there be something is wrong. I say, Obi any Jumai. Because we know say Obi any Jumai and Mahama and I say by now, it's over by 1 hour, 30 minutes. You know, no next month. The country is in a very, very, very bad shape. No jokes. Very bad shape. Bad shape. If you have been gone to the hospital in recent time, you understand why I'm shouting every day. Life for her. I collapse in front of the camera. When we went to the hospital, no question for. And easy. Records be a level bill. Records, I had medical records. I actually said, who ebia or BP, who sugar area, who away, Uber hospital. I say, ma, day, we, I say, ma, data and new bill.